Yo guys, make sure you guys check out G Fuel this week. From today all the way till Thursday, code OGXRAYZ gives you 30% off. Best time to try it out and try out all the flavors. Link down below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. Now, in today's video, I actually wanted to have a bit of a discussion with you guys, kind of gauge your opinion, get some feedback from you guys, because I've been noticing something. I think a lot of other YouTubers have been noticing this as well, and it's kind of like a general kind of disproportion between the amount of people who are actually playing Call of Duty World War II and then the amount of people who are actually like consuming content, if that makes any sense. So what I mean by that is, you know, back when Infinite Warfare came out, it was a game that wasn't generally liked by the community. It was another futuristic game with more advanced movement, and by that point people were on the Black Ops 3 bandwagon. So if they were going to play a advanced movement Call of Duty, then they might as well be playing Black Ops 3, and they felt like Infinite Warfare was a downgrade from that. So I completely understand that sentiment, and that is the reason that you saw a lot of YouTube content creators shift away from Infinite Warfare content all the way back to Black Ops 3. There was a ton of YouTubers who were posting exclusively Black Ops 3 for a second year, and then the people who did post Infinite Warfare, like myself and a bunch of other YouTubers, were seeing a huge decline in viewership from videos, from searches, to even DLC content wasn't exactly popping off. So it was definitely a pretty strange year where you had to kind of grind through. If you really were dedicated to covering the new Call of Duty, it kind of was a detriment to your channel. It did kind of suck because it was hurting your channel. But then Infinite Warfare ended, and then Call of Duty World War II came out, and I think there was a lot of optimism in the community from people who were excited to play a game that was boots on the ground, to Sledgehammer Games being the one who was making the game, because even though Advanced Warfare was kind of like a weird 50-50 with people, it was still a pretty fun game. There was a lot of people who played that game, a lot of people who searched up content, and there was a lot of really fun content for that game. So we thought Sledgehammer Games is going to knock it out of the park. It had a pretty rough start to the actual cycle of the game, with like all the bugs and issues that they had from headquarters to just glitches in general. So I feel like maybe that did hurt a little bit, like the little shine that the game had. But in general, there's been a lot of people playing this game. It has been selling like crazy. Like the numbers that it has are like crazy numbers that they've, you know, been able to surpass. And so the numbers are there. Definitely the fan base is there. But when you look at YouTube channels, they're still not doing that well, and the searches are not there, the videos are not doing that well. The only channels really that I'm seeing that are doing really well in terms of viewership and numbers are channels that cover like statistics on weapons and strategies and tips like that. But any channel that is just doing like regular content, and I feel like maybe specifically channels that were more tailored towards that Black Ops 3 style of content, are not really seeing that return in terms of views, and you know, their viewers are not really enjoying the game maybe, or I don't exactly know what's going on. So I kind of wanted to talk about that with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Are you guys enjoying Call of Duty World War II? If you are, do you guys have any issues with the game? I feel like maybe the one thing that is really hurting the game is the lack of variety, from the maps that you can play to just the amount of content that you have in the game. The weapons feel similar. I was even talking about this with Hollow Point the other day, and basically we were talking about how even the new weapons that did come to the game recently for this Winter Siege event, they all seem pretty similar. Like even like the Sten looked really similar to the other SMGs that are already in the game. The assault rifle, the Gewehr or the Gewehr was basically very similar to the SVT or the M1, and this is it all seems pretty similar. And obviously it's because of that time period. Obviously it's because you're in a setting where you're kind of constricted because of the time setting. So I don't know if maybe the reason that the game is not as popular when it comes to search related stuff and like volume when it comes to that, maybe it's because everything looks similar, maybe there's no hype behind that, or maybe it's because of the era that the game is in. Personally, I think the game is fun. I still really am enjoying the game. This Winter Siege event has been getting me to play every single day to try to get my winter bribes, and I'm still getting nothing good, dude. It really sucks, man. I got one good drop, which was my first drop that I got, my first Winter Siege drop, and everything after that was absolute trash, so that kind of does suck. But anyways, I've been grinding for that. I've been having fun with that, but it's still strange to see that, you know, not a lot of YouTubers are blowing up or doing really well on their channels from the content. Usually, you know, Black Ops 2, there's a ton of people who really grew. Infinite Warfare obviously was a very stagnant kind of year for Call of Duty, and then here we are with Call of Duty World War II, where numbers are insane, but just the viewership is not there, and I'm a little bit confused. Not that I'm complaining, because I don't really care, but I'm just noticing this, and a lot of YouTubers are noticing it, and it's kind of like a question mark. We don't don't know what's going on or why exactly we're seeing this trend, but give me some input. What do you guys think? The number is obviously there from fan base to people playing, but just the search results are not there, which is kind of strange. So give me your thoughts, give me your opinions down in the comment section below. Wanted to talk about this. I still think the main issue is going to be the lack of variety, and then maybe also a hindrance is going to be the era that we are in. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the discussion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like on the video. It does about and is appreciated. If you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more content like this, I'm gonna have a ton more Call of Duty and Fortnite content coming, so make sure you guys do subscribe and you turn on notifications by hitting that little bell icon. If you guys want to and you want to support the channel directly, feel free to join my sponsors. You get early content, special badges, and a whole bunch of other perks, so check that out as well if you guys want to, only if you are willing and able. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, check out my gaming channel and second channel. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.